Man, look at all these seed heads. For some reason, the maple trees this year around here have just been going crazy with their seeds. I mean, that's pretty normal for maple trees, but they're all over the place this year. And there's a couple trees as well, a lot of trees around my town here that look very sick. They're putting down a bunch of seeds, but the leaves don't look good, so I don't know what's going on there. And speaking of things looking sick, I need to show you some of these weeds today and kind of the progress that we've made on that. Alright, so as I mentioned before, I didn't expect to get all of the weeds here in one application, but so far it looks really good though, and I'm pretty happy with the first application, so I'm going to let it take a little bit more time now, and then we'll go through and start to spot spray in probably about a week or so. It's only been about 5 days now since I did that initial application, so we have a little more time to let it kind of work on there and see which weeds are going to be dead and which ones we need to respray. So give it a little bit more time yet. The other thing that you're likely going to notice is the grass is going to seed right now. So there's all these little seed heads up on top of there, and what we want to do is just continue to mow this frequently to try to take off these seed heads and send that energy that the plant is taking to actually put those seed heads out and put it back into the root system, or into just growing a little bit more slowly. So that's really all that's happening right now. You might see that on your lawn, especially if you have Kentucky bluegrass. Right now it's about the time that it's happening around my area, maybe a little bit behind up a little bit north of us here, but that's something you're probably going to see, and so don't freak out about it, but just keep continually mowing and it'll get through that stage here in just a little bit. So I did a double cut on this thing now, and this is going to be probably my last mow here. My neighbor's going to start taking over. We're going to work on making sure his height of cut is right on his mower, and he's going to start doing that part. But I kind of wanted to get this up to this point, get it tall enough to where I got it to the level that I wanted it at before he started in on it. So this is 3 1/4 right now. We might be able to push it a little bit more, but right now it's feeling like it's staying at about that level and not flopping over too much at that height. So just the faintest amount of stripes right now. I think those are going to come here yet this season after our next fertilizer app. Overall, from where we started here just a few weeks ago, major, huge improvement on how things look. Everybody's also been saying, oh, you need to do the edging, you need to do the edging. So I'm going to try out my little Milwaukee system here on an edge that has probably never been done for years now, and we'll kind of see if it's able to bite through that. Sometimes that can be pretty tough here on an edge that hasn't been done in so long, but let's give it a shot. Definitely was bogging down a little bit, but looks like it did cut through it. Our soil is also really wet right now, so that adds to it a little bit, but let's take a look. Yeah, it's really not too bad. Not absolutely perfect, but when you pull away most of the excess stuff there, I think if we go through this one more time, once we pull this stuff away from here, it should look pretty good.